The opinions and takes and responses from all of our staff are for information and entertainment purposes. We are not the reflection of the individuals we are speaking about. This is a show and done for entertainment. We do not advise you try this at home. We are podcasts, we are professionals, and we train to handle criticism. Thank you and enjoy the show.
My shirt or sew it, that's annoying. But something like this is not. It depends on the situation. If that's your job to touch someone, then that's like you getting searched and police. Do I have consent to touch you?
Yeah.
No, you being searched.
What you say? Oh, I'll get a woman here, don't worry.
Do I have consent? Do I have consent to? Then my answer gonna be no. Can I leave? Do I have consent to leave?
Right.
I mean, that's a good question, though. That's a very good question.
It depends on the situation, but.
So, Patrones, what just happened was I was adjusting Baby Blue's mic, and I said jokingly, "Do I have your consent?" Because
Yeah, we know the climate.
you know the climate of the groups. You feel me? So, AC being AC, he asked, "Isn't that annoying?" And hence the dialogue that we talk
But I
about
feel
right
like
now.
that's a good question to ask because a lot of women lately have been using that Me Too movement too far, been lying.
Facts.
So it's hard to trust that Me Too movement. You can't tell
Yeah.
the fake for the lies. So.
On TikTok. Oh,
You
Trust
see
me.
what happened with Jay-Z, you know? So,
Well, not just Jay-Z, I think it was a football player recently.
They-
That lady came out and they had text messages.
Is this something different? I think you talking about the one with Drewski and I think it's...
oh, save that for later. We're gonna get into that later too.
Okay, so
We'll
yeah,
get-
okay. What
No,
you talking about?
It was another one. This lady, it turned out she was saying that she was sexually assaulted by this man, this football player, to get money from this man. Turned out, prior to their date, she had looked up his network. She had text messages with her homegirl saying how she's gonna try to trap.
Oh,
him.
Xavier Worthy. Yeah, from the
Trap
Chiefs.
him
Mm-hmm.
in. Text messages with her homegirl. This is how I'm gonna trap him. With the woo. Turned out it was a whole fake Me Too movement.
Facts.
So women be lying sometimes.
Facts. Was that true that she supposedly cheated on him?
I don't know about
He
that
found
part.
out and was trying to get her out the house for like 2 weeks,
Probably,
and she
I don't
wouldn't
know.
leave.
That's probably what
That's
happened. I just know about
crazy.
the text message between her and her homegirl, how she was gonna trap him, and it came out. It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, what
And
can
then if
you?
you look at her search history, you can see what's his network.
Oh yeah, Xavier Worthy. I mean, he played for wide receiver for the Chiefs.
So my thing is, if you know he's a football player, you really ain't got to know his network. You just know he's making money.
It
But
wasn't
Facts.
genuine meat.
it really wasn't. Not looking up someone's network.
I mean,
But is that common to that? Like, let's say even if you're not big, just a normal person, like anyone can, because I work in a
Right,
school
you don't have to be
district,
big.
someone can Google my name and it show how much I get
You can
paid
be the
because it's a
dope
school
boy. You should be
district.
the dope boy on the block. You know what I'm saying? And we can't look up your net worth, but you know, women got the radar. They
But
can
they kind of
calculate
can. That's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
how much
So, like,
you make. Wow.
working at a school, that's kind of public information how much people kind of make. It's not like
Okay.
you're,
Absolutely.
it's not exactly, but it's like, okay, you make roughly. So I'm wondering, like, someone can just say, okay, like, how much does like a pool boy owner,
Facts.
cleaner make? How much does a barber average make? You can do averages.
don't that bug y'all about the internet? Remember the good old days when you could just work a job and your salary, was your salary?
No one knows.
No one knows how much a plumber made, electrician made. But nowadays, I mean, the internet is crazy. So like, that leads me to the topic about Drea and Jalen
Oh,
and Anthony Edwards, what he's going through. Like these athletes nowadays, Travis Hunter even, they're seeing that the group of women, because it's not all women, it's a group,
yeah.
who pay attention to the internet, who pay attention to how much your salary is, who's coming in the league, who's not. We call them vultures or
The Brittany
snipers.
She taught classes on that.
Absolutely, Brittany
She
Ryder,
went to
yes.
Colleges telling men to watch out for women like her.
And they didn't take her
And they
serious.
still did that.
Eh, Shout out to Brittany. She a hero,
I
fam.
feel like women are not the only one that do it. Men do it too.
Absolutely.
It's
Right.
just rare. I would say. What you think?
It is rare.
I would say
No,
you
it's
think-
rare. But like right now, I don't know if you know who Johnny Smollett is. She's a famous actress. She's going through it right now. She's been divorced 2 years, and her husband's coming back talking about he want her money that she made when she was a child.
Oh yeah.
Shout out him. Get the
Then
bag,
Megan
bro.
Fox had to pay her husband when she got a divorce.
And Halle Berry.
Wait, but on the flip side, it's the same thing. Cause Dr. Dre, same difference, and what it was being preached was she was with him from
The
the jump.
beginning.
She helped build it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's on the flip, but it's crazy.
I kind of see that's a little
goes
different now. If she did actually help, because we don't know if she did or not. Some women just say this because you was with them when the ground don't mean you helped.
Right.
But if she actually did help, I do believe she does a little bit, but not half. Maybe a little something, but
If you were shooting with me in the gym,
that's what I said. If you actually help,
split it down the middle.
if you actually help,
If you came after this thing was already in motion, just be happy for a seat and a check.
now is supporting helping.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So she
Supporting.
just support you and not actually like help you build it from the ground up.
Well, that's
She deserves half.
you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, but you was sitting there during practice while I was shooting in the gym. So you definitely deserve half, whether you're supporting emotionally, financially, or just being that shoulder to lean on.
Okay, let's
Absolutely.
get a little bit deeper. Let's go a
Okay.
little bit deeper.
He want to get in percentages.
She helped as far as she held down the household, took care of the kids.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
a big
So which
job.
gave you a bunch of free time to make your business grow.
Facts.
But the question is, does she still deserve half for that? You
Taking
didn't put
care
in,
of
you
the
didn't put in no. She
I'll let
wasn't
you.
single.
You go ahead. You go
No,
first,
taking
Blue.
care of the kids, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel you.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like
No,
I'm
no.
making it minimal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
But
said. I don't
you
think she
had no
deserves
part
half,
in this
but I
business
think she
growing into
deserves
Walmart.
some.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That part, not half, she deserves some. But if she was really helping, she deserves half.
So the reason why I say half, and this is just me on bullshit.
But you coming from a different perspective because you're married.
Right.
With
Right.
kids.
Right.
See, it's different being married with kids.
Dude, you got,
He has kids,
you got
but
a
he's
badge
not
on you, FBI?
No, it's just a
I'm
different
messing with you, Blue.
perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're just dating someone, or when you dating someone and have kids, or when you're married, it's levels. to it.
So which level you want? I'll be honest. I won't be on bullshit. If this is a serious question,
It is.
I definitely
From your perspective, like you're married with kids. Let's say
Yeah.
you got a divorce.
So
Right.
why the 50? Why?
50-50 for sure. She didn't help me build the restaurant, and she didn't help me build Duck Pond, but she definitely got in that motherfucker, helped clean the restaurant, and she definitely held the camera when I couldn't find other people to hold the camera. So you
So she
definitely.
did
Let's take that away, though. Let's take that away.
But okay, so
She only
even
got home-
even taking
she
that
only got
away,
home with the kids,
I
like
still
you said.
deserve. I still think women who have our children, and at the very minimum, women we got married to. I'm gonna stick to the married to, because there's pushback on the children.
Okay. but-
If we were married,
Here, though. We're getting a divorce here. Do I care
True.
about the fact that we were married?
Well, it
yeah,
depends on why you getting divorced too. Now,
Facts.
if it was like, let's say y'all both came to the
Yeah.
conclusion we're not
I'm
applicable,
automatically thinking
Mhm.
then
that
yeah,
it's
50,
time.
yeah, 50 good turn. Now, if it was like a
Gotcha.
messy,
Gotcha.
or maybe someone cheated, then that's different.
Facts.
But if no one cheated, you just realize we're not compatible, but we can be here for the kids, then yeah.
and if you built a business that big, any business that you're talking about, or it would be half and half, you still got to go do that business, and she's gonna have the kids, so half is gonna be minimum anyway, because
That's
she's,
true too.
you know,
She's
so
someone's still gotta
I'm
be with the
not saying
kids.
this wrong. I just wanted to get a breakdown and
Facts.
just wondered, did that 50 go down to 35% because you didn't do anything pertaining to the business? You just held down the household.
But
And
you
I'm
know you
saying
don't
I'm
have to be married to like sue someone and get a divorce. Mariah Carey with her
Facts.
last boyfriend sued him for wasting her time and she won.
that was crazy.
Whoa.
Wasting her time.
That was
Ryan
crazy.
sued
Her boyfriend
ex.
for wasting her time and she won. And they weren't even married. So,
It was
I mean,
crazy.
The type of money she got, I can see.
but my thing is like she really didn't need to sue. She had the money.
It was petty.
There's a difference.
It was petty. Come
It
on.
is.
It had women written all over it.
I
Stamped.
could have been with someone else. You wasted my time. Now I need money.
That sounds.
But how
diva.
much is wasting your
That
time
is
worth?
diva.
Like-
You told me too.
How,
Like,
much,
dang.
how much is wasting your time really worth?
I think
That's my
it
question.
depends
How
on.
long y'all been dating? Let's say you
Uh,
dated for 3 months. How much is that really worth?
opportunities.
Are you gonna add up all the dates?
Investment.
But I'm assuming she's paying for all the dates.
Investment makes it more.
What? Investing her
It
time.
raises the stakes. You know what I'm saying? What I put into you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it be money, time. You know what I'm saying? Like helping you clean your restaurant and open it up, and then next thing you know we ain't. Now that you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's
It's kind of
totally-
crazy.
Pause on that, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
totally different though.
So what happens? So let's say I'm not saying this will happen to you, but let's say
Right.
what happened to you happened. Let's say what happened to the turkey hut.
Okay.
Happened to you. How the turkey hut they had their dispute.
Right.
Husband and wife they had the dispute.
Hey, he was busting
The
them
wife-
down in there,
the
wasn't he?
wife-
That boy busting that old man busting them down in the turkey
The
hut.
wife-
Employees?
Yeah, the
Oh,
owner
yeah.
was busting them. That's why they got a divorce.
That's part of it. There was other ones.
Busting
Yeah,
them
that's
down
mainly-
and
So
stealing.
the wife kept the turkey hut. He decided to open up another one
Facts.
right across the street.
Oh,
How petty.
Now
That's-
both of them is closed.
Yo.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
to be petty
It
open up your store across the street. Does that seem like a feminine
it is
move?
because
A
you can
feminine
just
thing for
you
a
can just
man
go to
do?
court and try to figure it out. Because I think they started their business together. That's the sad part. It wasn't like one started it and one came and helped.
Yeah.
They started it together, so their business name is in both of each other's names. So they got to figure this out. They got to go to court and figure out who gets what half, and
Facts.
all that. 'Cause they're actually going through a divorce, so.
Homeboy had to make a whole different experience in the restaurant.
But that's why you can never make business with pleasure.
Facts.
You have to separate the two. I get it. Men want fine women working in that restaurant. Women want fine men, but
Facts.
you got to figure out how to separate the two. It's
Yep.
not gonna work.
Neither one of y'all working in there. Everybody fine.
Right.
We go.
But you know what? By the way he played it, no one has a turkey leg cut. Nah, ain't completely.
Yeah,
Like,
both
It's
of them
donezo.
are closed.
so they just messed
No
up
one
with
has
themselves at the end of the
it.
day.
But what started it too, I think what started their business down here, not just the fact that he was sleeping with the other people working there, it's the fact that dress code too. You know, a lot of people were saying, okay, you're gonna give us a dress code where we can't wear t-shirts, bonnets, booty shorts, all that.
Facts.
But yet the way you serve us is in plastic cups and all that. You know, people are trying to say, if you're gonna give us a dress code, at least give us some nice silverware, nice,
Upscale.
Upscale.
Right.
because you can't be
Are you okay with that? Is that a problem with that?
what?
yes.
Wanting to be upscale.
Coming from
No.
a business owner,
Okay.
If you're gonna have me dressed a certain way, I agree.
Okay.
Cause like if I'm going to like Bentley's, if you know how Bentley's is, and they're trying to give me a dress code where I have to wear a button up, then I expect there to be a little different. But if they give me just a normal dress code, then I agree.
That's a good one there. I don't
But there's a
know.
restaurant that just opened up. I don't know what state, but they have a dress code where like after 7 p.m. you can't wear a t-shirt, ripped jeans, and Jordans.
Good.
And people were saying that it's geared towards African Americans.
Dress different. You want to dress for the occasion. Different cultures, different places have their requirements and their policies and procedures. But at the very least, y'all can't go to work the same way y'all be wanting to go out to eat. Y'all won't do it. Y'all dress up to go to work, but you won't dress out to go out to a place that you're gonna meet a whole bunch of other people. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how lazy people done got. Like, they out here in flip flops, no socks on, and cargo shorts, and they trying to get into P. Terry's. I'm like, cut it out, bro. Doing? How you feeling? What's going on? It's your boy Crash Out Cuddy, and this is the No Teleprompter Podcast. Shout out to all the Patrones. I am your gracious host, and with my other side of the co-host, I got Baby Blue Diamond, DJ that is.
Please put DJ. Because if you don't, a porn star is going to pop up. That looks like me, but it's not me. And then you know. Please put the DJ.
Big facts, big facts. And to her right, we got Mr. AC Radioactive Turner in the building.
Ace Boogie in the building, y'all. What up?
Yes. Y'all go ahead and give it a round of applause for the team, for the squad. Yes. No further ado, we invaded y'all, Patrones. I can't even drink no Patron right now. Patreon, we coming at y'all live. Please support us. We will be having some crazy topics. The entire team will be coming with you guys twice a month. And we will have guest hosts on here next month for sure. It is official. We are going to have big homie CC, none other than himself. I know he's a hot new dude up in, the No Jumper and all of y'all up East Coast and West Coast and stuff. So he decided to come down here. And then also we're going to have David Lucas on the podcast from Roast Me.
Okay.
So we're going to try to be the new avenue for the streets. Is there anything that y'all would like to start off with?
Yo, you need your pools done. Turn around pool service. Get at me.
There you go, plugging already.
If you need a DJ, graphic designer, notary, that's me.
Oh shit, big blue. Big Blue, you heard? Excuse me. Big round of applause. Big Blue said, hold on. So look, we get right into this thing while I have my gambling on stuff on the side. Man, yo, filth is crazy. So we appreciate y'all joining us today. First topic we're going to talk about, man, Doshi.
Oh, yeah.
Are y'all familiar with Doshi?
Yeah, I'm familiar with what you said.
All right, so go ahead and tell the Patrones what happened and what you said.
So she pretty much said that straight men are a red flag. Now,
Okay, where was she at when she set this? Set the table for us,
I
brother.
want to say it was she was on some type of maybe
Podcast.
not
I think it was a podcast.
interview,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And oh no, it was wings. It was a hot wings thing, wasn't
Challenge, yeah, that little.
Ah, okay.
it? Yes, but it's still a podcast interview
Okay.
scenario anyway. But yeah, she said that the host asked what are some red flags for you? You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And she said straight men. Point blank, period. Now, I think that was one of those situations where you cut it at a certain time, it looks a certain type of way.
Facts.
I'm not 100% sure if, you know what I'm saying?
She finished that sentence.
Right, because she could be making it funny, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Oh, you're straight men are on my red flag. Ha 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 ha. That's funny, you know what I mean?
So do you think red flag? So you think she was clip farming? Because Twitter,
I don't think she
TikTok, YouTube, the streets, they not feeling your sentiment, fam.
They not.
You know that other group?
Literal.
That other group she said it. Do you know, Blue, what is the definition of a red flag? Siri, what is the definition of a red flag? We gotta know.
It's going to say
Red
flag
flag.
that's colored red.
A red flag used as a warning of danger.
A red flag is used as a warning of danger. So don't this sound like man versus bear all over again? See, who Doji pissed off, and I know you're gonna have some pushback, but I gotta get in the bag. You feel me? Because I ain't like this. It seems to me that every time we want to be pro-hetero, it's offensive.
Oh,
But anytime you are pro-LGBTQ,
I A+.
It's the wave, huh?
you get to put down the other side. You get to like you're okay to have your preference, but you don't have to shit on others. Just like I tell the group of women who are anti-men, you can advocate for pro-women rights without shitting on the counterpart.
Yeah.
This was shitting on the if you are bi, be bi. Doja, fuck with your music, but don't say that a sign of danger in the dating pool is a man who is straight. Well, let me give you a fact. In your community, a sign of danger would be STDs because they're higher in yours than they are ours. That's me on my bullshit. Go ahead. That's a red flag because that's a sign of danger. It seems to me that if we are pro-hetero, then we are homophobic. And that is crazy work.
So you think that she's part of this agenda to make it, make it seem like,
To tell down the.
being
black
straight
man.
is a an issue.
I like putting my tinfoil hat on more than anybody else.
Yeah, it's conspiracy.
I'm not gonna bash.
She's a plant.
I'm not gonna bash my black sister on this one. I'm gonna send her some bail
I
money.
don't think she's a plant.
She's not a
By
plant
the
at all.
music she makes,
She's not a
nah.
plant.
But
She's not a plant. This was organic, and she actually got game. She got flow, and you see what she did on the tiny desk.
yeah,
She ate that shit up.
I want to say to piggyback on what she says. Now,
Okay.
I'm not gonna put a period at the end of her sentence. I'm gonna say it's a red flag when straight men hang around their homeboys too much. That's my red flag. If you
That's
want to
fair.
be with your homeboys more than you want to be with your girl, that's a red flag. Now, I'm not saying you got to be with your girlfriend 24/7. No, you are allowed to hang out with your friends. But if you choose them 90% of the time, that's a red flag.
So what's too much? What's too much
On
on a normal week? What's how does he show signs? Okay, homeboy, you hang with your boys too much.
Monday through Saturday, and then you only leave Sunday for your girl?
Ooh.
That's too
What if
much.
he get money? What is he doing with his homeboys this long?
They just playing a video game, just getting high all day. Like what they doing?
I don't know.
Are they working? Yeah, I'm seeing my homeboy. I'm about to.
Now,
help
if he's
him.
on the video games with the homeboy and you at home,
But they
that's
don't put a
different.
roof
But if y'all
on.
always constantly like physically together all the time,
Yeah.
or you making up some excuse of why you can't hang out with your girl, that's a red flag. Like,
The fact that you had to make an excuse to not hang out with your girl, that statement
that means you don't like your girl.
alone is just shows your
You
gay.
like your homeboy.
It shows your gay.
It showed
Another red flag to me.
Okay.
Don't come for me.
Okay.
Don't come for me. But if you are constantly doing something to get yourself back locked up, I'm gonna assume you have a boyfriend in prison. I'm sorry.
Yikes. Can we elaborate for
I've
that?
asked people that before. I've seen people who like constantly going back, and I'm like, "You have a boyfriend in there? Like, why do you keep going back?" Like
I can't speak on it.
That's a red flag. Like,
So we could transition that into.
now, if it's something that you like,
Okay.
if you try not to get locked up and you get locked up, there's a difference. But if you know you're not supposed to have a gun around you and you have a gun, or you know you're not supposed to sell weed and you do, like, you know you're on probation and you do something to,
Bro.
then I'm like, you must got a man back in there waiting for you. They
Facts.
must have called you and say, hey, I miss you, come back. I got you, boo. I'll be there. Like, I don't know. That's a red flag to me.
So the red flag. So
But just being straight,
Mhm.
that's not a red flag. No.
I think this is a learning experience for her. I think she has never been in the spotlight, and everything that she does has not been magnified to this sense. I'm gonna shoot her some bail. I think she now knows what she's up against, and to choose her words very kindly, because everybody's looking for a name and a dollar. 30-second clip costs you your career.
Yeah. But a lot of straight men do stuff that makes them look sus. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what she's talking about. Because
Not
you could,
straight
like
men.
you say, you could be straight and then do petty stuff like open up the turkey leg right next to your
Get the shit off.
You could be straight and be petty
know
like
what?
the turtle guy from Pop the Balloon, whatever his name is, and
Oh,
how he
yeah.
just constantly like.
You know what? This makes me think of when women say the men are sassy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wonder, are we allowed to do anything quote unquote sassy? You know what I'm saying? Can we get even? Is getting even sassy?
No, it depends on how you get even. I feel like it depends on how you get even. Now, if you can't like opening up the across, that's sassy.
Okay,
That's petty.
Okay.
Come on.
What's
Now,
the,
if you take
what's
it,
one?
if you take her to court, that's not sassy. That's getting even. That's go get back. Take her to court. Get what you deserve.
Oh
That's-
Lord, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shots fired.
I'm just saying in general, that's not sassy. Like
That's how a man should handle. You feel that's how a man should handle. it.
exactly,
Not open the restaurant across the street.
exactly,
But take me to court and win like he's supposed to. I
exactly.
don't know, man. I think I might have to agree just a little bit with what she's saying.
Now, if someone cheats
What's your
on
thoughts?
you, you cheating on them is not. I feel like that's not sassy, but I don't feel like you should do that.
He has entered the chat.
This is crazy. This is crazy that we're not gonna allow you to get this shit. And then and what's gonna be worse when Michaela get here too? Y'all gonna be on that pom pom cheerleader shit. I know it. I see it. I envision it. I'm gonna have to put my gender war blinders on. This is crazy.
No.
You named 3 guys, and the shit they got off, and you're correct. You're correct. But you know, I love me some Kanye. And Kanye was so petty, he bought the person's house right next door to Kim Kardashian just to be petty, because that's what marriage is. When you were married to somebody for this long and you get money and you doing all this and that, we cannot look at petty as sassy. Yes, it's very petty. Both sides are going to be petty. We just broke up. We're going to try to be assholes to each other.
Yeah.
We cannot, because we don't like it when this guy does it, call him sassy. Okay, well then what do you call a woman who does it?
But I feel like the house is different from a business. The house is for the kids. A business wasn't for the kids. Opening up the business next to your partner's business, that's sassy.
Okay.
But now the house is different because they have kids involved. The
Tiana
house is
Taylor.
for kids.
What she did to my boy.
What she did that was sad. That was.
I mean, drinking and smoking around the kids, you both were. Which messes
Yeah.
up his business because
That's
he's an
bad.
ex-basketball player.
Yeah.
So Amon
that
Shumpert,
doesn't make
it's
it
like,
sassy, but that's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, so we call it vindictive when a woman does it?
No, because the kids are involved. I feel like when kids are involved, it's not really sassy. Like the house and that, kids are involved. The business had nothing to do with kids. He was just doing that just to be petty. Now, if there was kids involved, I get it. Because there was no kids, it's different.
Both of you, okay, so we don't get this out of context. When they divorced and they were separated,
Yeah.
she tried to go for his money and for his underleg by saying he smokes and drinks around the children. When both of you did.
Yeah, now that's petty. Women
So-
can be petty
Petty on her
too.
part.
So that part is petty. See, I didn't know the context, but yeah, that's petty.
So can we not just
Women
say
can be
that?
petty too, yeah. I'm
Not
just saying
sassy,
women can be petty.
just petty. Like I divorced you. We both created.
I'm missing. What makes him sassy? What did he do that made him sassy?
I believe it's not sassy. I believe
What is
It's petty.
What was the action?
Who? Lamont Shumpert?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
No, nothing. I'm saying Tiana Taylor's action was sassy.
Was that?
So
There's no such thing as sassy on the female side.
that's what I'm saying. So
That's not even the thing.
don't make it sassy on the man side, because sassy means something totally different. If he's being petty, he's being petty. If he's being
So, do you
jealous, he's
think
being
when the-
jealous.
So like that
It's a
man, what
female
like that
trait.
one guy,
You can't say it ain't.
like that one guy from the pop the balloon thing that was
Okay.
going back and forth with women. You don't think that's sassy? If you're going back and forth with someone?
So do we want equality or not? For women, do we want equality? Because if I don't argue with you, if I don't communicate with you, I'm egotistical. I'm better than you.
Depends on how you
That's one of the
argue.
ones
It
I'm
depends
gonna-
on. Okay, let's say we're on the
line.
pop the balloon challenge.
Okay, me and you,
I
okay.
pop my balloon. Let's say you're not my type. You. Let's say I say you're handsome.
Okay.
You're not my type. And then
Okay.
the lady says, is there someone your type? And you just start nitpicking like, no, because of like the hair on your arm.
sassy.
That's
Bro.
sassy. Now you can just simply say, hey, you're not normally someone I go for, and move on to the next.
Okay,
You have to
so
be petty.
I'm gonna let you get that one off because
Like that. That what makes it sassy. Not every situation makes it sassy, but if you're going back and forth like that, that's
Right.
sassy. Now, if I say you bald headed and you call me bald headed, that's not sassy.
I believe you
Both
just
call
set
each
me
other-
up.
No, we
But-
both
but
call
that
each
is
other
honest.
AC, hold on, AC. I believe she just set me up. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because if I have any pushback, it'd be sassy.
Yeah.
This is crazy work, bro.
Because we're having a conversation. No, that wouldn't be. This wouldn't be sassy because
Okay.
we're having a conversation.
Okay.
Now, if I talk about the way you look and you talk about the way I look, that would be.
We
sassy.
just capping on each
That's
other.
what I said. But the lady never mentioned how he looked. She just said, you're not someone I normally go for.
Right, right.
That's it. Boom. And that's when he was like, oh no, because you have this. And then he started going off to her looks. That's what makes it sassy. Now, if I went after your looks first, yes,
Okay.
come at me.
I would have to defer to y'all on this one because I get the derogatory term.
depends.
Because you're not
How-
supposed to argue with a woman in
But
that manner.
That's what I said. It depends on
Gotcha.
how it is. Now, if I come at your looks first and you come at my looks, that's arguing. That's not sassy.
Wait.
But if I don't come for your looks and you just started coming for my looks,
That's sassy.
Right, my question
AC got a question. What's up, brother?
How many sasses do you give
before you get
men
gay.
before you give the ultimate yeah? How many sasses do you give men?
Yeah, how many sassies does a brother get?
And sassy don't mean you gay. You know what I'm saying? Sassy just means you're very emotional. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to men. You're very emotional.
No,
You're acting.
no, not necessarily.
That's what sassy is, Andy?
No, one sassy, you just
Okay.
acting like a female. A few more sassies, we're gonna start thinking you play for the other team.
Yeah.
That you don't want women.
How many sassies could you sass
how many
before
sass-
sass would be
How many
sassy?
sassies is it?
Depends on how many. I think at least once you get into like at least 3 situations.
Damn,
then
we only
that's
get 3.
3. About 3 situations. Now, if it's
Fam,
back to
she
back-
said 3.
No, if it's consistent. If it's spread out, there's a difference. But if you constantly,
Okay.
because on this show, using that same man, he did that to every single woman. Like, all the women were polite. They just said, you're not my type. Or pop my balloon because you say you don't want any more kids. You know, they were polite.
Okay.
He was like, oh, you're not my type because you have hair on your legs. You're not my type because of your upper lip. You're not my type because I can see you. Like, he was just going
Is
after.
this what they was telling you personally?
No, that's
Because I felt like you was releasing
that
something
was
right
on the
now.
balloon show.
Oh, okay,
That's how
okay.
he came at the women. So that's what made it sassy.
Be careful,
It was
Blue,
back
because
to- no.
AC, do you think I felt like she projected right there?
No, that's never happened to me. That's never happened to me. Luckily.
How many tries should we give the women when they do the mask?
Oh,
Just
flip
think
it.
3. After 3, we out. No, women should not be. If a woman's all in a man's face like this, no, tone it down.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
So,
Tone it down. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by the Flip app. This app is fun and new age way to pick parlays, money lines, and one up the tab with some quick, easy cash. This app is approved in states like Texas, Oklahoma, to name a few. Flip app, where you can turn coins into cash and one up the tab. Good luck to you and one up the score. So tell me the situation. That's the one thing I
So
know about.
this is a Fort Worth rapper, correct?
facts.
Fort Worth rapper. He's at the car wash.
Mhm,
Him and his
slappies.
daughter, and they end up getting shot. They end up getting killed. You know, they end up getting murdered. Both.
Oh yeah,
him
yeah.
and the little girl. So on that alone, what's your thoughts on that alone?
First off, condolences
Yeah, to the family.
to the family for sure. Ladies first, yes ma'am.
Was it gay?
Oh, so you don't know about this at all?
Yeah, I'll say.
No, I
Okay.
know. I heard about someone.
You let-
I heard
let
about.
Dawson tell it.
I heard about the man and the little girl getting shot. But I didn't go
Right.
into details. I don't know if it's game related or anything. So you.
Well, I'm gonna bring it back home. Very disappointed in the mother. Very disappointed in the mother.
Child?
Yeah, right. Got on social media acting a fool, talking this and that. Everybody grieve how they grieve, but black women, come on, we gotta do better. And that's from love. The lady that left her kid and the 2 kids in the garage or the parking garage, and they froze to death. Next day, she out twerking. Like the lady that took her son into Walmart, and in the freezing section, she had a paper bag around, and when people was trying to tell her, what are you doing? Are you okay? She started twerking. It's like, when we see men in our community who are PD3Os or who are doing certain things, the men who care, they speak on it. We got to start seeing y'all speak on these behavior patterns and not say it's mental. Call these women out for not wanting to do better.
Do y'all speak
But yeah, and I'm finna speak on it right now. That's why I walked y'all right into it.
Okay.
Gang behavior, and I got family members in my family who are not affiliated. And I'll say the same thing I'll say to y'all, and I'm ready for all the fucking smoke. We can't continue to conduct in certain behavior and then ask for a RIP or cry about the shit when it goes south. This is the same lifestyle we have benefited off of this entire time. And now when it's time to pay your dues, which the streets don't give a fuck about nobody, the dues come paying. Now when a child's involved, everybody wants to join in unison. Why did it take the child? We knew what time it was. I hold the father the most accountable because the gambling and the shit that you into resulted in your daughter dying. And none of us are greater than the next person. All we got are our choices. So if we choose to live one way, we can't ask and cry for people's pity when it ended up the way that numbers say they would suggest. Number 2, the motherfuckers that killed him, I hope they get the needle. You don't deserve to die a good death that you think's a good death when you take an innocent child's life. Y'all got no rules. You young motherfuckers are crazy. Y'all ain't scared, but y'all don't have any rules. So there's no anarchy being minimized. It's all chaos. You shooting up a car wash and you kill a girl. Now the whole Fort Worth got fed spreading. You mess up the whole money for all of y'all who are a part of that. And this is coming from my relatives who are part of that life. You mess it up for everything because the old heads, y'all are at fault. Y'all let these young bucks run amok, and yeah, they're crazy and wiping y'all out. There's a lot of stuff a lot of people don't know about that side of life that I don't like. I won't say I won't respect, because a man can't say he don't respect another man's way of life. I don't know your story, but I'm so glad that the people who I consider men think being gangster means being around your children, making money the legal way, and getting to the bag. Because y'all's way ain't ever fair. And then we're supposed to respect the way that y'all killing each other, but you niggas is pussy on another level because y'all ain't killing no cops, y'all ain't killing no colonizers, you're killing your own kind. Charleston White, it's a big fuck you to you too, because you're a hypocrite. I'm gonna swing it to my people, because when you was in that suit and tie, you walked into the Dallas legislative and you said, I sell weed to my people, blah, 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 and they respected you, I knew you was a fucking clown. Yes, a lot of stuff that you say has credence. And yes, when you had a suit and tie on, people didn't take you serious. I know who you were, the majority didn't. Yeah, you were levying for laws. You sure were, I'll give you that. But now you're doing shit for shock value, so you're no greater than the enemy. You capitulated for the dollar, and that I can never respect. I don't respect you because you're using black peril for clickbait, and that's never good, bro. If you're gonna do it to serve a point, but you're getting your money, you got more money than me, so I guess that's the God you serve, fam, and I toss it to y'all.
So, question is, you can't accept the truth from him because of his character? Is that what you're saying? Because what he said in some part the truth?
There's a lot of stuff he said was the truth. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But I'll take Dr.
Is it how he's saying the truth?
Absolutely not. How you said it and how it makes me feel has nothing to do with me not respecting the messenger, because the messenger is tainted. His entire ordeal. I could respect Satan's laws, but not fucking respect Satan. Satan may say some real ass shit that you may agree with, but you gonna ride with Satan too? For my religious people? You got these sex trafficking people, they say a lot of clever shit, but you gonna ride with their lifestyle? We gotta have morals and values, and we lost them.
Yeah.
So you're saying that
He has no morals or values. He's doing everything for money.
So we shouldn't listen to what he got to say. We should just dismiss him in general. Even though it's the truth, we should dismiss him in general. Does that make us look in some type of way if we do agree with him?
Two truths and a lie. Trump say a lot of great stuff. You gonna ride? You feel me?
That guy.
So that's the door we open, and he started off great. Shout out Dr. Umar.
That's my dog. I like Dr. Umar.
Now whatever.
You can't make me hate
Come on, and why is that? Dr. Umar versus Charleston White. The reason why is because the messenger has been consistent with earning your trust, because they're not capitulating in anything they do for dollars. Their message has been the same from day 1 to day 1,000. Yeah. That's why we ride with people like that. Charleston can't say the same.
Charleston is entertaining though. I can't.
He's funny as hell. He's funny as hell.
He's entertaining. Yeah. He's funny as hell. And it sucks because
he was getting into it with San Antonio.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
But what's that say about us when? Like I said.
What's up?
I like his poison. You know what I'm saying? So what's that say about us?
Everyone has a little.
Like I'm just saying, I ain't gonna.
You like drama. You like drama.
Is that what it says?
It's suspense and it's entertaining, bro. It is.
It is entertaining. It's like, damn, I know your poison ain't good, but because it's poison. You know what I'm saying? But
what's the P in TVP? Remember, it used to be TVP, television. What? Programming. Yeah. That's all it is, bro. It's programming you to be desensitized to the peril of our people, and I love it too. I love watching some of this messy shit too. You know, like.
I can't watch it anymore.
Does that make us just as bad as the women who watch Bad Girls Club, though? Does that make us just as bad?
He going off the dome. I love this. Go ahead, ladies first.
I'm with you, but you know how we think of the women that do.
I see clips here and there, but yeah, I don't know.
You know,
it's just not
right. When we look at that and be like, why would you watch that? Like, that's all they doing is spitting on each other, throwing drinks and fighting. That's all they doing is shaking ass. Like. That's some shit you think all the men would be into, you know what I'm saying? But it's actually more women into it.
My wife loves that shit, and I get on her ass all the time about it, bro.
But are we just as bad for loving, looking at Charleston White? You know what I'm saying? No, it's still poison.
Yeah.
But it's just
Because I agree. I don't watch those shows, but there's like certain people on that show that I'm just like, I know she's going to set it off, and I hope she does.
Facts.
But.
I believe that everything in moderation.
Yeah. It's kind of messed up.
That's crazy.
So to your question, Blue and AC, to what he's saying, so can somebody be entertained and not influenced?
No. I think they go hand in hand.
How so?
Depends on how long you watch it. I agree.
Oh yeah, you just watch it one time, yeah.
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 Okay.
But like I said, for you to sit there and be like, yeah, it's entertaining, you're probably gonna watch it again and again.
Exactly.
There's no possible way you say that doesn't influence you. Yes, it does.
Influence where you act, where you talk, where you dress.
Okay. I have to disagree with that. I believe that I can love Michael Jackson I think I can like Drake's music and not be into little girls. I absolutely believe you could be.
That is different.
Why?
He doesn't talk about that in his music, so that's different.
It doesn't. Again, so I can be entertained by the things you say.
Yes.
But that don't mean I'm gonna follow how you live your back life. So again, I can put on Drake music when I'm at the club.
Yeah, you don't know.
But I would never tell a 17-year-old girl, "Ooh, you thick," and kiss all on her.
But he doesn't talk
and no, I would never. But I wouldn't follow that. It was cringe. How the young folks said, it was cringe, fam.
Still, those was apples and oranges in that scenario.
For a 30-year-old man.
If Drake was rapping about nothing but dating underage girls and yada yada yada, then
how come he's not counseled yet?
Drake. This is what I don't like about you, bro. You Drake Glazers are crazy. This guy has a repeat offender list of all the infractions his entire career, and you ignored it like Diddy, fam.
I don't know.
He went to Australia to go visit Millie Bobby Brown.
Do you feel like we can pick and choose who we cancel and don't, as far as stuff like that? 'Cause let me give you an example.
Yes.
So don't judge me, but I don't listen to R. Kelly. I don't
Okay.
listen to Diddy anymore. But I support my girl Keke Palmer, 100%. Whatever Trey Songz did, he did. Whatever Trey Songz did to those models, he did.
Okay.
But I can't stop listening to his music.
Bias.
That's what I said. What's the difference? I don't know.
That's not fair.
And like Chris Brown, I still can listen to Chris Brown. But Chris Brown apologized for what he did. So that's the difference.
Okay.
Trey Songz has not apologized for what he did. I agree he did it. He tried to kiss Megan in the club. He did all that. I know he did. He
So
did.
again, the question
But
is,
I don't know. Does it? I don't
can you be a fan and not be influenced? Can you like somebody's music or their occupation and not be a follower to their
I guess
real
you can.
reality?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
There it is, brother.
Am I out there just killing motherfuckers? Like, no.
Give it egg.
No. Even if it got to John Wick 27, like, you know what I'm saying? No. But can you say the same thing with Fast and Furious?
You out there?
If you're a fan,
You out there?
you can't tell me there's not a time when you just like you know, I don't know.
You be busting.
I don't know,
Absolutely.
but I'm
What
not
depends
doing
on
Pause.
Fast and
but I
Furious,
might-
because nowadays
I'm
it's
just
not
saying
about
if I'm a
fast
fan,
cars.
if I'm
But I
a
know what you're
fan,
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Pause.
can influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At times.
Big
So
facts.
I don't know, man.
No,
It's
that
just,
makes
I guess that's what I guess the difference between that is the moral thing. Of course, I'm not out just
Yeah.
killing people because I like my freedom, and you know what I'm saying. I guess that's a moral thing. Yeah, I can do what I seen on Fast and Furious, but I can't do what I did. You know, I
Absolutely.
love John Wick. I'm not, you know.
Especially in the suit. Ain't nobody
Absolutely.
doing that. Ain't nobody doing none of that. Nobody.
Stay on with that.
So you trying to say it's not possible for a man to go out there and
No, I'm not saying that.
Sure,
I'm
to
just
see
saying
it?
nobody doing that on a regular basis. I'm not saying it's not
Heck
possible.
no, ain't nobody doing that on a regular basis.
Nobody's gonna wake up one day and like, let me throw this 3-piece suit on and go.
So John Wick did all of that for his dog because he felt it was family.
Oh yeah.
How do y'all feel about Big
Sassy.
Meat?
No.
How do you feel about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You throwing that one around. Go get you counsel. You trying to get yourself.
What do y'all feel about
that shit was funny.
about 50 Cent and Big Meech? I believe.
50
Go ahead.
Cent
Mhm.
is the king of petty.
You can't touch him.
I love it.
Can't touch
I
him.
love it. But
Is
his
it masculine
pettiness.
petty or is it feminine
No, it's
petty?
masculine because his petty comes with
That's you.
receipts.
So there is such thing as
It
masculine
is
petty.
because if you
Whoa.
come with receipts, there's a
Wait,
difference.
she said masculine petty.
I didn't know that.
Please explain.
Because he comes with receipts. Now, and I feel like his pettiness is like MJ pettiness. How
Oh,
like
wow.
MJ, like when MJ and Eminem was getting into it and MJ bought like his masters or something. That's masculine petty.
Facts.
It is.
So I feel like 50 Cent does stuff that's
There is
like
such thing as masculine
that's like a
petty.
big move. Like
This is crazy.
like you said, oh you want to go take pictures with Rick Ross? I got you. I'm gonna buy you a halfway house. Boom.
Yeah, this is
One of
kind of
you-
crazy.
Oh, you want to take pictures with Rick Ross? I got you.
Okay,
No more
well,
big
wait,
beats.
wait.
No more
Was 50
BMF.
being petty with that? Was 50 being petty?
He was being petty, not
That was feminine petty.
That was
That's
a little
feminine
bit. That
petty.
was a little bit.
What you
That
trying to
was
say?
a
I
little
can't
bit,
be
but-
friends with this person because y'all beefing? That what that got to do with me?
All right, so absolutely not. So again, morals and values.
Okay, morally because you making me rich with my story.
I am the only reason why you and first off, I'm the only reason why your son has any type of acting career. He was walking around here, aced up, geeked up, getting in and out of trouble. I said, come here, young man, we're gonna put you in the acting class. When I went to Stars and said, hey, I want his son to play his dad, they laughed at you because there were way more qualified people. I paid for your shit for 2 years. I gave you money while you was going to this. I made you the star in this show, and it was $10 million this entire time. They blew through 5.
Yeah.
His son blew through 5 with, what is that called? Blue Hearts or Chrome Hearts. Jeans worth $10,000, $20,000. You borrowing little babies watches and
But it's
stuff.
not just that too. Like we knew who Big Meech was before
Facts.
this, but were we really talking about him like that heavily until BMF?
Absolutely not.
Really wasn't.
Absolutely
That's
not.
my question.
Mhm.
Are we 100% sure that Big Meech knew that Rick Ross and 50 Cent had a beef?
Absolutely.
How?
That's like a common thing that everybody knew.
Absolutely.
Even if you locked up,
In jail?
you telling me
I
his
didn't
son?
know that. I didn't know 50 Cent and Rick Ross was beefing.
So you're telling me that you didn't know this entire time that 50 Cent took Rick Ross's first wife sex tape and exploited it out and said it was him, the woman that Ross wanted to marry, their first daughter. He had a first daughter. You didn't know it was that deep? Bruh, if I'm working with AC Turner, I'm gonna know AC Turner's enemies because his enemies are now my enemies. If you didn't know his biggest op, hey, shame on you, 50, and Lil Meech. You of all people, 50 wasn't gonna trust you after you said fuck my dad and Rick Ross. Like he ain't even gonna respect you for
You
that.
in jail. For me to sit there and say if you don't know who my biggest op is, it's messed up.
Why?
I've been in prison for how long? Like that's not fair.
I think it goes deeper than that, fam. I think he wants to make music.
What am I supposed to do?
He went to jail. He wanted to be in music. He got out. Now he wants to be in music again. He wants to make his own money. There's a code. It don't work like that.
But this is my thing too. Even if he didn't, let's say he did know that Rick Ross was like his biggest enemy.
Okay.
If you trying to make money, you trying to do music. 50 Cent does all that.
Yes.
Right.
You could have clearly went to anybody else. Like,
If it was if he knew
I don't care
it was
if it
an obvious
was-
thing,
I don't-
he should not have took that picture.
yeah, I don't care if it was Rick Ross. I don't care if it was Ja Rule. I don't care if it was Yo Gotti. You have someone right here already.
Should've
Like,
been, so it should have been loyalty then.
Do you think Rick Ross? I mean, do you?
that's like me going out
Okay.
saying, okay, I want to do podcasting. Let me go hit up
This
someone way
person.
over there when I like know you two. What's the point? Like you know someone. What's the point of hitting up someone else?
Especially after I made $5 million with you. Do you think? Sorry. Do you
No, I
think
agree.
that 50 was asked for more money before he went to Rick Ross? Before Meech and them went to Rick Ross, do you think they asked 50 for more money before they did that?
Oh, I guarantee. I guarantee that. 50 Cent's always loaning out money.
There it
He did that
is.
with Rotimi, and Rotimi owed him money. He did that with
Ghost.
Pierre Marie,
Mm-hmm.
Ghost. Of course he did.
So that my question is again, if they knew that 50 already denied them for more money, that means 50 knew that they wasn't managing their money correctly. And they said,
Exactly.
F50, we gonna go get our own money. We BMF now. You've always been BMF, but you have never been this big. You have never been introduced to millions of new younger generation kids who are now into your whole movement. You've never been on a grand stage. Stars is a major 5-tier network, and you were on that because of him. Now you messed up the other season.
He
50.
messed up other people's paycheck.
Yo!
Acting up.
What's her
other
name?
people.
The chick from Atlanta who was playing the other dude's baby mom that was in BMF? Black
Cash
Doll. You messed up her whole bag. I messed with Cash Doll.
Not just her, Da Vinci, the one that played
Blue
the
Da-
brother.
yeah,
all
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And then the guy that played Tariq
Yeah.
tried to, say, hey, take you underneath my wing, and he tried to son him like, I don't need your help.
Facts.
Like Tariq been doing it since he was little.
Facts.
I don't care if he's younger than you. He's been acting and been in the acting game longer than you. Even if his age doesn't show it,
Big
like
facts.
you can learn a thing or two. But
I mean, I have no pushback for that. I think it's unfortunate because I was a huge fan of BMF. Me and my wife would watch
me
it all the
too.
time.
Yeah.
It's over for that.
Yeah.
You messed with, like, there's two people in the industry you don't play with. It's 50 and Kanye. You don't mess with these two individuals. They make your
50, man.
50 is at the height of the hype.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, 50 almost took down Jay-Z. Like you can't play with 50. So
It's all good.
It sucks.
Raising Kane is coming back soon, hopefully.
ain't nobody watching that.
It is, though.
And once Ghost left, sorry,
No,
50.
Raising Kane is not gold.
I know it's
the
in the
next
book
story.
of power though.
I know.
None of those powers, especially with Tyreek, have ever been great since Ghost left.
What?
They
Full Force is good with Tommy. Come on, you can't say that. Oh come on.
I'm sorry.
Full
So what you
Force
watching
is
right
good
now?
with Tommy.
What series you watching right now?
Nothing because they all finished.
So you watched Paradise already? Oh wow. Go Hulu, Paradise, shout out Paradise. I'm with y'all.
I haven't seen that yet, but I'm talking about as far as the Book of Power series.
Oh, as far as just
Everything's
stars?
Yes,
It's not
I thought we were
part
talking
of
about just the
Book of
stars
No,
series.
Paradise
Oh
is
no,
on
there's
Hulu.
other series I watch like Beauty in the Black, Family Business. Tyler Perry got a couple.
Oh,
The
you're
one
a Tyler fan.
Eva
Yeah,
Longoria.
Okay.
Yeah, All Three's Men, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a couple shows that I watch that's outside of Power, but yeah, I'm all caught up on the Power book series. So
Okay. I mean, I won't. I won't be on my shit right now. Go
But it's
ahead.
okay. Even though BMF was like one of the biggest series, we're gonna miss it. I feel like he's gonna come out with something else because we still gotta have the backstory of Tommy and Ghost.
It's over for that.
We still gotta have the backstory of.
You know 50, hey.
No, 50 Cent just cut BMF. He didn't cut everybody else.
50, hey, I'm sorry to all of you. If you are in
He's
any
gonna,
of,
he's gonna find a way to sneak them BMF characters.
if you were in any 50 Cent Stars production, I'm sorry, you might want to take a fucking break. 50 is being 50, and when 50 is being 50, he is narrow-sighted. He is finna do a tell-all on how Meech is a snitch and how all y'all fucked up everything. Ain't nothing else dropping. Ain't no albums, ain't no videos, no movies, none of that. 50 Cent is on Tammy Cowan, Big Meech, and Rick Ross's motherfucking neck. It's over for you. You crossed King Satan himself, bro. You crossed him. It's over for you, fam. You see what happened when Irv Gotti died? Smoking on that Irv Gotti. This fool takes his enemies to hell with him. It's over for you, bro. He abandoned his own son. He kicked his own son out for disrespecting him. What the fuck you think he finna do to you? It's over for you, bro. It's over. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. That's a good take right there. That's going on the TikToker.
Oh my God.
All right, that was. All right. All right, and so our music lady, our head of music topics, because the other one ain't here. What you got for us in music today?
Man, so Jermaine Dupri says a lot about being independent versus having a label, which I kind of see both sides. You want to get that funding, you want to get the money behind you to get the billboards, to get your music pushed, but you also not making money at the same time too. Being independent, you get to keep everything you make, but you're not as noticeable. So you have to weigh your options. Do you want everyone to know you and not make money and owe money? Because a lot of people be owing money to these record labels. Or do you want to be independent and slowly gain your stuff? Because like people like Doechii and other people that are slowly getting noticeable, they were independent and we slowly seeing who they are. If you have the right marketing behind yourself, you can make it independent. You can get yourself on billboards and all that. Yes, it's going to take some money. Because you necessarily don't need a record label to be on billboards. You just need a lot of money.
And starting out at the beginning. So Doechii did put in work.
TikTok, yeah.
But she got signed to TDE.
Yeah, eventually. But before that,
Uh-huh.
she wasn't signed. We didn't know
True.
who she was. It takes a lot of work. TikTok, social media is your biggest platform. That can really kick people off. Just stay at it. Keep, like how Doechii said, whatever she said about black men being straight men being a red flag.
Yikes.
That's clickbait. You might have a lyric in your song that's clickbait. You might have a lyric in your song that might spark a dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then just because your song might be 10 years old, a lot of old songs are making a comeback.
Facts.
Like,
that's big facts.
So, you never know.
Shout out Doechii, man. She clip farming.
Route, or are you gonna take the 360 deal route? Which route are we taking?
I personally, as a DJ, would take the independent route. That's why I support the underground artists, because as an underground artist, you don't know anyone in the industry to get you out there. So I want to be that person that you know to help you get out there.
Okay.
And then there's always times where people bring in big name artists down here. And if you get booked to DJ that show, that could be your foot in the door. So you don't necessarily have to be big name to DJ for these big artists. Not necessarily. Because people just assume, oh, you have to be so-and-so to be... Because they do bring their DJs sometimes. Don't get me wrong. A lot of big name artists. For instance, Charlie Boy came it was my birthday and someone else's birthday. Someone booked him. He performed. He bought his own DJ, and the DJ was like, "Since you already on the boards, you can DJ his set."
Look at you,
so
name.
you never
Look at
know.
your name
Stuff
dropping.
can happen.
Hey,
like
see,
that.
you see your name dropping. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pop your shit.
No, I'm just saying. So you just never know. Like sometimes they don't want to bring up their whole set. If you already set up, they might say, "Cool, go ahead."
Absolutely.
So
I think it came from a place of privilege. I think it depends on what is your current life situation. You might be so far in debt, you got to take that 360 life deal, sign away your life rights.
Labels need to do better. Get rid of these 360 deals. Do better.
Right. I think
compete with these
it speaks to the current climate. I think the older heads are starting to be haters. I think the Jordan fans are starting to hate on LeBron because they're the new wave.
Yeah.
I think the industry people who had a lot of success, shout out Jermaine Dupri, had a lot of success in the music industry, how it used to be, they don't like to watch today's game.
Yeah.
And they're critiquing today's game with yesterday's look.
Instead of
And-
critique, compete.
Correct.
Come correct.
But if the wave of independent artists are continue to go, then people like Jermaine Dupri's jobs are in jeopardy.
That's what I say. You got to compete. If you see that, oh, they rather stay independent, what can I do to make them not independent? What are they needing? You see they don't want the 360 deal, get rid of it. Do something different. You see they don't want this, take this away.
Or pull a Drake, sue. Just sue. Like whenever you don't like how anything is going, just put your yarmulke on and sue. Why not? It's favorable.
But I feel like as an independent artist, you have to protect yourself too, because there's so many mainstream artists who are still in independent artist stuff and don't get paid. That one song everyone loves by Jason Derulo, where they doing that dance, Savage Love.
Right.
That
right.
was the TikToker
Jason
song.
Derulo.
They were supposed to do a collab on it. His
Never
name was
happened.
on it. Next minute, Jason Derulo released it, took the guy's name off of it. He didn't get paid.
Yeah.
And that was literally his song.
Sound like Party
word
Next
for
Door.
word, so.
Sound like Party
Party
Next Door.
writes everything for Drake.
Facts.
That, man.
And there's Party Next
And the
Door.
Weeknd too.
Party Next
Take Care, half of Take Care was the Weeknd.
The Weeknd. That's why
Half of Take Care was the Weeknd. That's why we love it.
we don't get no
Weeknd gave
respect for Drake because
song.
his best album, Take Care, was written by The Weeknd. That's why
That's
The
why there's
Weeknd's
no
on his
more
throat.
OVO XO.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they're OVO hoes. I mean, they are. They're the dedicated Drake Glazers.
No, I mean like the record label. So OV was Drake, XO was the Weeknd.
Was
Then
Weeknd
they
for
got
sure.
together. That's why it's OVO XO. But the
Right.
record label's not together anymore because Drake keeps stealing.
Hey, and shout out Weeknd. Way big. When I looked at your numbers and Drake's numbers,
Oh yeah.
bro, you fighting. You can look and see you got just as many golds, just as many diamonds, triple platinums than he got. You up there, bro. You were wrong. And shout out you, Weeknd. Shout out you. Keep your foot on that Canadian's neck, bro. Let's get him back in R&B, bro. Absolutely.
I ain't trying to be on no Canadian bad side. You see what they doing to us already because of Trump. Anyone that's in New York, Michigan, New Jersey, I feel bad if y'all ain't got electricity. I'm sorry. They went up 25% because of Trump.
Why
Man.
Trump get such a bad rap? Why Trump get such
We
a
ain't going
bad
there.
rap?
We ain't going there with you.
We're gonna go there right now. Why
We're
Trump
not.
get
We're
such
not.
a bad rap?
We're not.
He's a great.
You're speaking from
President.
privilege right now.
Are you-
You're speaking from privilege right now.
Are you?
I'm not rich. I'm doing
No,
okay.
that's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I
I'm
was
saying why
gonna
you're
say.
speaking from privilege because whatever he's doing right now is not affecting you. But as soon as he does, you're not gonna be saying that.
I think everything he's doing affected my people.
No.
You.
Not you.
Yeah, me, because I'm a reflection or representation of my culture, my people,
You
and
can't
he's
say
done a
that
lot.
and then support
About-
Trump.
Okay, so again,
That's a
can
contradiction.
I listen?
That's like Dr. Umar saying, "I pro-black, but I want to sleep with the snowflake."
He would never do that.
Exactly.
Black queens
So you
forever. Nobody's never.
So you can't do that. You can't say I support the black people and support Trump. I'm sorry,
Here.
You can't. You can't.
Can I push back on this? This is why. This is
can't.
why. Can you give me an ear?
Go
This is
ahead.
why. This is why. My plane just finna take off. It's gonna land quickly, but it's finna take off right now. Can you listen to somebody's music and not be a follower in their reality? And this is a perfect example. Donald Trump is a rapper. He is a political rapper. He's gonna say shit to get you engaged, shock value, right? But when you look at his actions and what he's actually doing, now, was his father a white coat? Absolutely, his father had the hoodie. Absolutely, he was a part of that serial crime family called the KKK. Absolutely. Did he inherit a lot of benefits from that? Yeah. But I also look at his 30% in Trump Towers, black people employees. I look at the legislation that he's doing now, it's for black people. I look at the things that he says to each party. He says things to every party, even his own people, just to get them riled up. Him personally, I never heard this nigga say nigga. I saw him pardon Kodak Black. I saw him be out in the streets with our people advocating for shit that we were doing. I seen him deport a whole lot of people who were stealing jobs from our culture and say, black people, we're going to get y'all more
So
jobs.
does one good deed outweigh the bad deeds?
What bad deeds has Trump done to
He's
black
trying to
people?
pardon the guy that had his neck on George Floyd's neck.
He's not trying to pardon Derek Chauvin. That is the Tesla motherfucker, Elon Musk, who is not the president. And just like Trump
they
did,
coincide.
Hear
Just
me
like
out.
you say, enemies.
just like Trump did, I did say enemies,
And
but right?
someone's gonna associate you with that. So let's say if you did something bad,
Mm-hmm.
and because we all on a podcast together, they're gonna automatically associate us with
They
you.
will.
They're
Okay.
gonna automatically
Does
say
that
they
make it
support
right?
you. Support him. You agree with him. You do what he does, even if it's not true.
But I agree with you 1,000%. But here's the
He
difference.
doesn't support that.
Here's the difference.
He came out and said that he doesn't agree with what Elon Musk is doing.
He doesn't have to, because Elon Musk, and this is my point about all of this. If this was our situation, because you brought this up, this was our situation. And people say, I don't like Dermond because he's this, he's that, he's arrogant, he's full of himself, he's this and that, he'll hurt you in the long run, all this projection shit that they may or may not say, just throwing shit out there, right? And you know my character and what I really stand on, you're like, oh no, some shit is performative, some shit is for this, some shit is for that. You don't know him, he's about his business. You're not gonna give credence to what the naysayers say because you know the morals. Again, morals and values is my biggest thing, because you can present as something, but I know I'm gonna ride for you because I know where your makeup stands, like who you are as a person. So in this case, this nigga's not a part of the team. I'm a part of your team. So you're gonna ride for somebody part of your team. Elon Musk is not a part of Donald Trump's team. Listen to me.
He's about to
When
get
you
a
do your
position.
research, when he gets that position, Trump, again, is Trump. He done told a million niggas shit and they ain't get nothing. He done cut niggas off when they got on his nerves. Follow what the man really does. Now, I will say, as a black person, I would love him to come out and openly push back on things that we have criticism about. But at the same token, since I know he's a panderer, because that's what all these constituents are, they're panders. They pander to base, and they have to keep each group happy.
Yeah.
When he gets rid of Black History Month, like they're saying he is, when he does shit that alienates the black, if
Well, like the DEI, he already started.
that's not him, though, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not a caper for Trump. I have my issues with him. He is not. I'm not a fan when it's like, oh, I fuck with him, I ride with him. I'm a fan of him being the president because the president is like a drug dealer.
Yeah.
That is a tough job. Not everybody likes it. Not everybody thinks we should have it. But is it not a necessity? If we don't kick the people in the pharmaceutical company at the fucking pharmaceutical company giving you pills that you can kill yourself on, how is it fair that we put a jacket on people who are serving prison time for marijuana and now states are profiting off of it? So once you are in the court of law, you tell one lie, your ass is gone. We can't believe anything else you said. Y'all have not even let go of all the people you put behind bars that you're making billions of dollars off of. I could never trust you saying this occupation is bad, this is bad, when y'all took Henrietta Lacks' super gene, killed her, and she's the reason why all of this medicine is here today. A black woman who had regenerative cells, who had cancer, that y'all fucked over, who just won their court case last year. So again, I
Do
say,
you feel like if we could,
sorry.
for like maybe 6 months, we should try out a president? If we could try out for 6 months.
Absolutely not.
This ain't it.
Absolutely not.
Like dating, you know, try you out. This ain't it. Swipe left, swipe right.
I mean,
He's gonna come around. He's
That's
gonna have
necessarily
If the
what we're
people-
doing with the
if
president.
the
They're like
people-
dating us for like what, 2 years, and then they.
I think we have that power.
try it
If the
out.
people didn't agree with the president, I think we can come together and impeach him or some shit.
We can
Well,
cool.
yeah, but I'm just saying in general. I just wish that instead of having to go through this whole impeachment process, we could just say, we tried you out.
And we don't
We
like
thought
it.
you was a fit. You wasn't. Let's try her. Let's try him. It wasn't a fit. Let's move on.
Since she wants to bring this up, and I'm gonna get
Well-
flagged for this, I don't care. This is a call out to all of you who I have a big problem with,
Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
especially on TikTok. And y'all knew I was gonna clip this and do this for y'all. Y'all be on my back because you can never get what's inside of my pants. Y'all throw the sassy word out. Y'all throw feminine word out because I have the intellectual ability to debate with you regardless if you're a male or female. And just because I'm saying something good, you got to do the emotional stuff and throw jackets on people. Well, let me tell you something. This is why you guys are a bunch of bullshit. And yes, I said you guys. The camera's right here on me. I can't love my wife without offending you motherfuckers. If I say I love a natural born woman, I don't care how it makes you feel, and I don't care how much I say it. She's a natural born woman. It shouldn't offend you. If it don't apply, let it fly. Hit dogs hollering. But it seems to me that I can hit my wife in public, get a ticket for it, a fine, and maybe do a little time. If I hit you in your motherfucking face, it's a federal crime. And y'all upset that I said Obama ain't do shit for us, but gave y'all rights and took the women's jobs away by taking them off the tampon because they're the reflection of that. Y'all were doing their hair, seeing their mantra, mimicking them. Y'all were listening to their conversations, what they were saying about men. I wouldn't even know you exist if you wasn't in the same club portraying to be something that they are. I digress. Go ahead.
I want to know who made you mad.
You feel me? Because I'm on TikTok and I'm in my spaces doing my thing. Crash Out Cuddy used to be Chief to Mary. And they always, when I'm going at certain things, are, well, I guess you do this to your wife. Oh, you secretly love trans. Oh, you do this, you do that. Anytime we having a debate about a brown bag, you want to, oh, well, this is how you talk to women, blah, blah, blah. Well, I thought you wanted equality. I thought there was no male and female in a conversation. It's just two respectable, equal parties. So why do we got to pull the emotional flag out anytime that we get pressed in the corner? I had to let that out. Appreciate y'all, though.
I see.
And as you heard it here.
First, he let that. Ooh.
Is there anything that y'all would like to leave, any topics y'all want to leave them off on?
Please.
I got my eyes off.
He let that go. That was just the. Well, while we throwing around that, talking about the sassy word, one word I kind of hate that gets thrown around a lot is that simp word. I kind of hate that. Whenever a man shows affection to their wife, woman, whoever they're dating, oh, he's a simp. I can't stand that word. Like, it's okay to show affection. It's okay to show that you love someone in public, outside of public, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. That's not being a simp.
It's not.
It's not.
I can't. That's just one word.
You become a simp when you allow that woman to disrespect you and you continue to do those things.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what makes you a simp.
I agree.
When you are getting disrespected in the relationship and it doesn't matter, I love her, you're simping.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Y'all both uplift each other. That's not simping.
It's not simping.
Agree.
It's just
Yeah.
being the man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. They got it messed up.
And last one, with this dating scene going on.
Oh, Lord.
You're married, right?
Yeah.
That's one.
I'm still outside, though, so I see what's going on.
Yeah. You're married, you're dating, and y'all both have kids. I'm dating, I don't have kids. Do you see yourself getting married in the future the way this dating scene is and the way the future is going, especially with the economy and all that?
Is marriage still a goal?
Yes. Especially with this economy and how everything's going up, prices, the cost of living and
I
all
haven't
that.
lost faith. Even though, I see all types of messed up things.
Yeah.
Maybe because I ain't per se experienced it yet. You know what I mean? Maybe I might have a whole different mindset if I experience those betrayals and
Yeah.
So yeah, I still believe in marriage. I still have hope.
Do you believe there's hope for other people that's out there in the dating game?
Dark.
You know how
You
it used to
getting
be.
dark at the end. Yes.
Because my co-host D, we know D. My co-host D says it all the time. If he ever gets divorced, he's being a hoe. He said he's being a straight hoe. The way this dating game is.
I mean,
there's a reason why he says that.
I mean,
The way this
yeah.
dating scene is, it's hard to really.
That's not far-fetched.
If you with someone, hold on to them, because
Yeah.
it's hard.
But when you've been married for a certain amount of time, everybody's gonna feel like, okay, now that I'm not married no more, I'm gonna be free. That's, I mean, that's everybody that feels that way. But I think
But like you said, you've seen it, he sees it. Even if you're married, you still see it. And it's like,
it's horrible out there. It makes you enjoy who you got even more, even when you get into them. But I would suggest to single people, it should be better than ever now because you have the obvious signs of what you don't want. Everybody, like the majority of people out in the dating world are to play. I tell my wife this all the time.
Don't want, it's like ridiculous.
I think that if you kick it back to, because traditional women are getting found. I know y'all don't like hearing that. There's a difference between traditional and modern women.
Yeah.
And traditional women are getting chose. They're called pick-me's, but you want to be a skip-me. They're getting they're getting chose because their morals and values align with the men that are choosing them. And just because I don't like the jacket get placed on some of you women, just because y'all haven't been chose yet means y'all are tainted or discounted or whatever. Don't listen to that. That's just young bulls trying to get the curtain. What y'all got to figure out is, are you going to change up the locale you used to going to, or are you going to change up the preference that you may have to find somebody? Because everybody settles. Whether men or women want to hear it or not, everybody settles. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has flaws. So I don't think just because the places you usually go to aren't having the selection you would like, but they're out there and they're not. Now, if you were a single mom, I'd have a totally different conversation for you, bro. Totally different. Because single people need to be dating single people. I believe the single moms and the single dads need to mend homes, not bend homes. And they're in the fucking way out here in the dating world, because they're posing as things they're not, and people are extending broken families. But yeah, I ain't gonna give you a long spell. I'm gonna land my plane with, I do believe that if you are a single woman or a single man, you should be inspired on getting out there, because now men and women are seeing all facets of men and women, and it's pretty easy to tell who you're going to be with or not. You don't have to waste like 5 years of your life anymore.
Do you think these dating shows are overrated,
Absolutely.
oversaturated? Let's say that popped the balloon. That's
Absolutely.
oversaturated. Too much. Would you ever, if y'all were single, would you ever do something
Absolutely
like
not.
that?
Yeah.
You have that confidence.
Balloon
with
dating?
someone popping the balloon on you, saying you're not my type. Oh, I don't know.
That's a different question. You didn't ask that. You asked if we would do it. No, I wouldn't do it. Could I do it? Yes, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do
My
that.
confidence is not up there.
I would definitely do it. Yes, I would.
I mean, men are good with it because we've had to deal with rejection all our lives.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
You think we bag every woman we talk to? Nah. There were women that dubbed us probably, I'll speak on it, there were women that dubbed me 15, 20 years ago that circled the block. It's different now. Sometimes time does really well for people. Looks as well. And that goes for men and women.
What are your thoughts on that bear and guy analogy?
You want this one first?
Bear and guy.
The bear situation, you know, like they always ask women who would you rather be stuck with in the woods?
That's ignorant to me. That's ignorant as hell. That bear gonna eat your ass. You don't trust the bear. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, that to me.
Come on.
That's an ignorant.
But do you understand where women are coming from when they choose the bear?
Yeah, but we can say the same thing. We want the parrot, whatever. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
no.
But it's easier for.
That's why we say men have we think logically,
Mm-hmm.
and women don't be thinking logically, because a man wouldn't even pick anything. A man wouldn't pick any animal. I always gotta pick a dog over. You know what I'm saying? No, I couldn't be me and my dog for the rest of my life, and that's it. I need a woman.
Facts. It's like that woman getting scolded online,
But
right?
do you
That's not
know?
even a question.
You know the whole reason why they chose that situation was because of like the Me Too movement and all that.
Oh, I thought it was because they just feel like men ain't
No.
shit and they can't trust.
No,
them.
that's why they're trying to figure. So they're saying, would you rather trust a bear, or would you rather trust a man that you don't know or do know? Because like
That's crazy.
sometimes these men be weird. That's the
Facts.
whole situation. That was the whole point
Maybe
of it.
that
It
bear
wasn't
be
like
weird too. Though.
Facts.
that's true too. But
You walk past
what
danger.
Mr. said, when
You
ever
walk.
see me in a fight with the bear.
Help the bear.
Help the bear.
Help the
That
bear.
nigga in trouble. Hey, you walk past danger every day in your life. There's women that are in, compromised neighborhoods, and they walk past danger all the time. Your boss may be dangerous, but that's like that. A woman will sacrifice her happiness. Sacrifice her family for her happiness, but a man will sacrifice blah, blah, blah. Because happiness is an emotion for women. Not all women, but for certain women. And to answer your question, I think it's BS. It serves the black alopecia that anti-men women have for men. Pretty much they have, I call it black alopecia. They have fell out of love for the black man. And they show it all the time. That girl, the lady who said, I'd rather rescue my husband than my child if they're out in the water because I can make another child. I can't get another husband. And they scolded her for it, but these are the same women that be online talking about ain't no good men out there. So if ain't no good men out there and you married to one, you gonna go get the baby before. it's all just for clickbait, for content bait, and to get the gender war going. Because the gender war is the only thing that's better than debating Michael Jordan or LeBron. Like, you can go for all day scrolling, arguing gender war.
Yeah. It's a bottomless pit.
You know what it is, man. And Patrones, we appreciate y'all showing up for the first episode of No TELE on Patreon. Y'all like, subscribe. We're going to have another one for y'all. We also going to have the whole cast together. Again, this is DJ Baby Blue Diamond and AC, Mr. Radioactive Turner. Go ahead and y'all, anything else y'all want to say before we out of here?
Oh, man, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the content.
No TELE. No TELE. No teleprompter.